Hi Gemini, Ki-esha here. Thank you so much for joining me on my channel, The Butterfly Effect Tarot. Huge shout out to my day ones, my foundation subscribers, all of my new subscribers. Thank you. I appreciate you. And if you're checking me out for the first time and this reading resonates with you, or I as a reader resonate with you, I encourage you to please share, like, and of course, don't be shy, subscribe. Gems, you know the drill. Take what resonates, discard the rest. Do not try to force shit to fit because it will only confuse your ass, okay? If you find that this reading's not hitting, that's okay. Click the notification button. I'm sure Spirit will have something for you at another point in time in your timeline, okay? If you are interested in a personal reading or you would like a live over the phone reading with me, you can hit me up on the live tarot line, Your Harmonic Wave. Also, the Woke community has moved to the Patreon platform. All those links are in the description box, okay? All right, gems, let's see what Spirit has for you, what messages Spirit has for you this evening. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you for your clear and concise messages. I'm here and I understand that. Okay. I don't know, Gemini. What's going on? Spirit, please clarify. I go with my intuition on, I'm someone, I read the cards however they drop, okay? If they drop up or they drop in reverse. But with this card, you got passion here. Spirit's like read it both ways. So, okay. Spirit, please clarify passion. Please clarify passion. Some of you, I feel like maybe it's because the collective is split on this. Some of you don't have passion for something, and some of you do. The moonstone. This is a moonstone. I don't know if you can see this. Some of you, Spirit may want you to get a moonstone, or you may have a moonstone. This is really good for heightening your intuition. Spirit, please clarify passion. Okay, there it is. There it is. Wow. The Empress came out. There you are, Gemini. Wow, 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 baby. This is why it came out in reverse. I get what Spirit's saying now. Okay. So for whoever this reading resonates with, you have lost passion for something or someone because you feel like it's burdensome, okay? Someone could have caused fights or arguments, or they're very aggressive, or brought some kind of struggle. You may have felt like being with someone was too much of a hassle. Yeah, and you're the Empress. You don't have time for hassle. You're really too busy. Right? So it's like, this is someone weighing, is this worth it, right? Is this adding to my life or not? Is this worth all of the hassle, all of the struggle, all of the problems? Because, relationships take work, but is it worth the work? Okay, and that is very much embodying Empress energy. That you never got to being the Empress by letting people waste your damn time. Spirit, please clarify. Please clarify circle. Please clarify circle in reverse. You got circle here. Some of you may be cutting people off or separating. This could be separating from family. Yes. Healing from people that betrayed you, okay, or tried to drive you crazy. Yes. Some of you could have realized, or I'm going to look at that. Let me pull the rest of the cards first. Spirit, please clarify co-create. I feel like some of you separated from some people or from someone. I feel like this is a group of people because you realized that they were burdened or they were trying to stress you out and they were doing it intentionally. Some of you, you just realized you couldn't work with people because, or a certain group of people because they brought a lot of conflict, right? They may have liked to argue or fight all the time, or they're very aggressive in nature and brought a lot of conflict to you. And you're just like, no. Some of you could have realized that the people that you thought were your friends were really in competition with you, and it just turned you off. You realize you couldn't build nothing with them. If you were working with somebody, this could have been a workplace issue where your coworkers were, you realized that they were competing with you and they're competing hard too, right? And you're just like, I thought we were friends here, right? I know we're all here to do our job, but you're really going kind of hard here for some reason. You may have stopped talking to a group of friends or even family members, okay? For someone, this could be a group of sisters, right? And you stopped talking to them because you realized that they didn't have good intentions towards you, or they just brought a lot of strife and arguments into your life, and you're just not here for that. Spirit, please clarify co-creation. Yeah. Gemini, you realize you can do better all by yourself, okay? Or at least with a different group of people, different energy. You're healing from, so you separated from a group of people, you're healing from it. These people could have stabbed you in your back a few times. Yeah. Someone was driving you crazy. And the thing is, they were doing it under the guise of, they're your friend, they're your family, they're your lover, they care about you, but really, they be stabbing you in your back. You couldn't trust these people. You may have realized that someone had a lot of secrets here, or someone was very deceptive, or someone was being two-faced with you, or someone was trying to take advantage of you. You're very guarded towards these people now. Oh, yes, you are. You're very cautious. I feel like you realize that you would do better by yourself, or you would have more by yourself. Yes. For some of you, this was a romantic situation with someone who you realized that you made the wrong choice and you could not build anything with them. You may have wanted to have a solid, stable foundation. Like everybody wants that, right? Who's in a real relationship. You may have wanted to retire with someone, build some kind of legacy, build a real foundation, you know, something where you can stand back and have tangible results. Like, yeah, we did this together, you know, build a business with somebody, create an inheritance, just, you know, prosperity, abundance. Ooh, but you could have told someone that you can't do it with them. Yeah. If you were going to have what you wanted in life and be able to kick up your feet later on in your later years, you would not be able to do it with these people or with this person. Spirit, please clarify 10 of Wands. Something was just stressing you out. Very burdensome. Some of you, Gemini, you were taking on other people's responsibilities. This could be a parent here. Gemini could be speaking to you and you have kids or grown kids. And they could have just been really burdensome. It's like you're of adult age. You're of an age where you can take care of yourself now. Or you're supposed to be able to take care of yourself now. You could have a child they're grown, but they're very argumentative. And you're just like, I'm not even dealing with this anymore. You need to go and live your life now. You're an adult. You need to adult up now, right? Yeah. It's time to get into the adulting phase of your life instead of staying here arguing with me in my home. Spirit, please clarify 10 of Wands. Some of you were just taking on too much responsibility, carrying other people's responsibilities. And you realize that if you wanted to get to where you wanted to be, if you wanted to retire comfortably or at least have some money to fall back on or have something to fall back on, you need to let these people go. Because you were taking on a lot of responsibilities of people that were lazy. They didn't want to do nothing. And because you're in this Emperor energy, they don't need to. This is like, you were around people that were dead ass decided they're just going to live off of you and leech off of you, Gemini, because you got your shit on lock, right? Why should I go to work when you make all of this money? Why should I help you out with the bills when you're good? You got it covered. Gemini, you said fuck that. I got to enjoy my life too. I got to enjoy the fruits of my labor. You shouldn't be the only one enjoying it. It seemed like everybody was enjoying what you were working for, Gemini, and you never even had time to do it. You never had a time to enjoy your own or relax after a hard day's work or enjoy the fruits of your own labor, and you're working for it. Spirit, please clarify 5 of Wands. A lot of you've had to separate from people who are friggin' lazy and trying to use you. Yep. For some of you where this is a romantic situation, someone put you in competition because they weren't serious and they were indecisive. And it was burdening you. But this is somebody who was trying to use you for whatever benefits they could get from you. And this is why you lost passion for them. It's like you got tired of this shit. Spirit, please clarify the Empress. Yeah. You may be feeling regretful right now. You could feel like you regret putting so much time, energy, and effort into someone. You could regret helping somebody so much and being there for them because they really turned around and stabbed you in your back, right? It's like I was there for you and nobody else was. I was the only one in your corner and you treated me like this? Me? But with the King of Wands in reverse, there's no loyalty here, Gemini. You're dealing with someone who, they have no idea of the concept of loyalty. Spirit, please clarify the 10 of Swords in reverse. Yeah, wow. Gemini, you're done. Family, friend, lover, you do not care. You do not want anything with this person or these people anymore. You separated yourself. You don't care how tight your circle used to be or how close the connection was. You're not interested anymore. You realize you can do better by yourself or with somebody else. Spirit, please clarify 4 of Swords in reverse. Someone was trying to drive you crazy. Or they were driving you crazy and you realized that. Because it was like they were doing... This is someone who would tell you that they would do something or they would help out in some way or they were going to make some kind of change and they had absolutely no intention of doing that. You were dealing with people or someone who was lazy, very much so. You started to see that. Someone was really out to drive you mad. Spirit, please clarify the Moon. Yeah. So someone was hiding from you, Gemini, that they had no intentions of planting any real seeds, growing anything. You were dealing with someone who really was just out to leech off of you, live off of you, get whatever they can for as long as they can. They were planning on riding it out for as long as they fucking could. Your ships were not going to come in with someone. And you want to know why? Because they never had any plans or intentions of doing that. They weren't trying to plant no seeds and nurture anything with you. And I'm glad, Gemini, hats off to you, man. I'm glad that you saw this one because you realize that if you were going to be able to kick up your feet after working so hard in your life, okay, for what you have, you weren't going to be able to do it with them. They would have drained you of everything that you had. And with this King of Wands in reverse, they would have just moved on to somebody else. Spirit, please clarify. You could have divorced this person, but you made a choice to not choose them anymore. You decide that you're not co-creating with someone anymore. Spirit, please clarify the Lovers in reverse. Yeah. Yes. Can I get one for the Page of Wands in reverse? Now, this person got some bad news from you. Yes, they did. And when you told their ass that you're done. Yes. When you told their ass that you're done. You'd rather be single and happy than in a relationship with them and miserable. Yeah. You so told someone you don't want no beginning in love, fresh, new beginning, passionate beginning in love with them because you don't have passion for them. Spirit, please clarify 10 of Coins. Yeah. A lot of you released yourself from this idea of thinking that you could actually build something with someone or these people. Yeah. Some of you released yourself from somebody who's obsessed with you. And for some of you released yourself from being in love with the idea of love, right? Some of you allowed people or allowed someone to keep coming in your life or stay in your life because you were in love with the idea of love. It was like, I like being in love, right? But what you were seeing and what you were getting was not matching. It wasn't matching this ideal that you had in your head. And Gemini, it's not to say that you're not going to get it. You just weren't going to get it with this person. You will meet someone new. You will meet someone who's a right fit for your life, and the dreams and visions that you have, they will be the same. They will be mutual. You're going to meet someone who wants to have 10 of coins and recognizes that they need to put in the work too. Someone in this collective, you could have divorced someone and you have accumulated a lot. On paper, it may look like you accumulated a lot with this person, but the truth of the matter is you're the one who did all the work, right? You released yourself from that. Yeah, and you're doing a lot better for it. Yes, you are. If you divorce someone, Gemini, I feel like you're really smart here, and you put yourself in a position to, if you did divorce someone, did you put your assets in someone else's name? Because you knew that this person was a gold digging, lazy ass, try to steal all your shit. Right? You're very smart here. You show up as Empress energy. You don't get to Empress and Emperor status by being a fool. No, you don't. So I feel like some of you could have hid some of your assets here, and when everything was finalized, you were good. But you releasing yourself from even thinking that you would have something solid with some kind of solid foundation, that was a good move for you. Okay, something it's at the end of its cycle, it's done. Okay, this is not going to happen again because it was very toxic. And you're no longer obsessing about wanting something with someone or thinking that you need someone to help you build something. You realize that you're your own 10 of coins. You're the emperor or the empress. Okay? You don't need anybody. You want them. I feel like you released yourself from wanting someone. Yeah. And you've become very successful, even more successful. For those of you where this is happening, you're going to find that when you separate from this person, things become so much better. You're going to see money starting to flow the right way in your life. Because this person was leeching off of you. Oh, yeah. And for some of you, this could have just been family members that you had to separate from. Always borrowing money, not paying you back. Right? Always coming with some bullshit business idea or something, trying to get rich quick off of your dime. Yeah. Friends that you're always going out and fitting the bill. They never pay for anything. You start seeing money starting to really pile up the way it's supposed to and come to you and flow to you the way it's supposed to when you separate from these people. Now you start seeing and being able to enjoy the fruits of your labor. Once you decide that someone is too much work and not enough to work with, and you ain't dealing with them no more. Spirit, can I get some final messages for the Gemini collective here? It's like you're dealing with energy vampires when you separate from them and everything starts going good for you. Okay, yeah. Can I get some last messages for the Gemini collective? Yes. Like I said, you separating from people who tried to keep you emotionally overwhelmed and in your head and stressed out and feel like you're freaking going crazy. Yeah. Tried to keep you stuck in a cycle, always making you feel like you have unfinished business with them. No, it's finished. Yeah, it's finished. Yes. Look at this. And once you close that out, look what happens. You get what you want. You get what you deserve and you get what you're worth. Yes. Some of you, this was family members, though, that you had to separate from. Yes. And heal. This is so beautiful, Gemini. I love this. For those of you where this is a romantic situation or you got a divorce from someone, you are going to be meeting new love. You're going to have your family. You're going to have a higher level of commitment. You are going to heal from this heartbreak because someone did break your heart. They absolutely did. Put you in an energy of deep regret because you spent so much time, energy, and effort with someone, pouring into someone, trying to build something with someone who had absolutely no intentions of doing anything. They really were a leech. You're going to heal from this and you're going to meet the right person. You're going to meet the right people. I could be speaking to someone from the LGBTQ community. Hi, babies. But you don't worry about this. You made the right choice and you took the right action. Good for you. Okay, Gemini, this is what I have for you, honeys. If any of this resonates, smash that like button. If not, that's cool another time. With that being said, you have yourself a fantastic morning, noon, or night. And I will catch your beautiful energy on the flip side. Bye.